Welcome to this presentation from Develop for Results International. In this presentation we will discuss the 4 most important delegation problems managers need to avoid. First, it's important for managers to understand and acknowledge that the problems that arise from delegation are not only because of the employee's poor judgment, but at times a reflection of the manager's poor delegation skills. Perhaps your employees don't understand the task details because you haven't explained them clearly. Maybe the employees don't know the deadline. Maybe the result is not what you expected. When this happens, it's good to examine your own behavior. Could you have changed the outcome by acting differently? In an attempt to make those changes, let's look at the number 1 mistake managers need to avoid. First, we want to avoid overcommitting top performers. It's tempting to assign as much work as possible to your best people. This in turn gives a sense of security that the assigned task will be completed. However, your top people will burn out if they're overburdened. This mistake can be avoided by keeping an eye on your employees' workloads. Make sure to delegate tasks in a way that evenly distributes the work to be done. Try to develop your less talented employees by giving them tasks that enable them to learn and to perform at their best. Next, many delegated tasks fail because employees haven't been given clear instructions or haven't understood their manager's intentions. You need to be sure that your employees understand exactly what's required of them. Even if you're giving them complete autonomy over the task, you need to be clear about what output you expect and which elements of the task are most important to you. It's easy to assume that you and your employee are both working from the same starting point, but it's not always the case. If you don't outline your priorities clearly, you could end up with unexpected results. Furthermore, remember that everyone makes mistakes. There's a difference between asking your employees to work to the best of their ability and expecting them to do everything exactly right. Criticizing every minor error can make employees frustrated. You need to learn to settle for good enough whenever possible. In doing so, you don't have to accept shoddy work, but don't let perfectionism lead you to dismiss good work because it isn't flawless. Try to be fair in assessing ways of doing things that don't correlate perfectly with your own. Support your team, and be open to their different perspectives. Lastly, even if you've given your employees the information that they need to complete the task, they'll most likely have to rely on others to get the job done. If your employees don't have structures to help them communicate with the people they need to reach, they might find it hard to get the support they need to finish their task. You need to make sure everyone understands the importance of cooperating. You have to establish clear lines of communication. When things go wrong in delegation, you should examine whether you've created or contributed to the problem. Therefore, establishing lines of communication between your employees and others they need to collaborate within the organization is extremely important. Thank you for watching this presentation from Develop for Results International. Please visit us at DFRI-HR.com for more information on our consulting and advisory services, and blog updates.